Hey YouTube, this is S Diamond. I know I've been missing in action, but I have been couponing. I recently moved, so I've been MIA for a minute, but I was watching a video by Pinching Pennies with Priscilla earlier concerning the load to card. I have been taking advantage of the Fat Phone deal, and I pretty much went to the Rite Aids in my area. So I went maybe 20 miles outside of my area to another location in Virginia. And when I went to this particular location, I tried this Rite Aid, got the Fat Foams, and upon the manager ringing me up and handing me my receipt, this is what it's now showing when I use the particular card that I used. My ups are now in that location. They've already started adding them to the card. Here's what the receipt looks like. She also stressed that I could not use my ups again from this particular card until the next morning at 6 a.m. and she was very adamant about that. So depending on where you shop at, make sure you look at your receipts to make sure it's not specified on the bottom, so you know whether or not you can still roll your deals from one card to another using your up rewards. Once I got home, I called the 800 number that's on the back of the card. It's 1-800-RITE AID, and I spoke with a rep on there, and I made her known that I wish to opt out of using the new program where it's loaded to the card. So she did in fact take the load to save off of this card, but I didn't go into detail with her as to what will happen as far as rolling them, even though we're still going to get the paper ups with the purchase. I didn't go into detail with her about that, but she did make mention that a lot of people have been calling in because they are concerned that if they went to the load to save program, that who's to say that some rewards will not be, up rewards will not be printed on their card, and they're missing out on rewards from issues where sometimes even on the paper receipts we do deals that we're supposed to get back up rewards for, and they don't print, and we have to make the manager or the cashier aware that we didn't get our ups reward. So she did state that there are a lot of people calling in concerning that, because you never know if you're going to get all your up rewards. So I'm not sure what they're going to do as far as fixing that. But my take on the whole situation, I have numerous of cards. I won't say how many. I do have numerous of cards. I have a daughter in college. I have another daughter that does not live with me. I myself, I have one card that was my regular card that I lost, so I did get a replacement for that card. So I will say that. But I did opt out on all of my cards, and as far as the 85, I want to say about $85 or so in ups that I do have, I will be cashing out before the 2nd of September. But like I said earlier, in some of your areas it may have already started. This caught me by surprise in the new area that I went to yesterday. So check your receipts to make sure, because it specified that it wasn't supposed to start until the 2nd, but it's already started in one area in Virginia. So I will be cashing out, and I hope this video is of some help. Sorry for the distortion of my video. I'm doing it by webcam, but I just wanted to bring that to your attention and piggyback off of Priscilla concerning this whole deal with the load to card situation. So that's my take on it. That's the proof, and in some areas it has already started. So check your receipts and make the best of it. But like Pinching Pennies with Priscilla, there's got to be a way around this. I'm racking my brains to figure out how to get around it. But like CVS, I'm stuck on stupid right now, because if they're loaded to the card, they have to be used with that particular card. So I guess you already know from looking at these ups, I've had to itemize all of my ups with all of my cards on yesterday, And like I said, I tried rolling one of these ups from this particular card. I tried rolling this with another deal on to another card that I have, and the computer, it specifically made the manager aware that this up reward was not linked to the card that I was trying to use it on. So that prevents us from rolling them. So I will be using mine up, and if anybody has any solutions, please let us know what you come up with. I've heard different stories about some people saying that the manager's saying that it will not be affected if you go to the paper receipts or the paper ups, but I'm not even so sure about that. Who's to say that the ones that we don't have, that are not linked to a particular card, who's to say that they will even be valid once all of the load to card ups have been transferred over to the cards? I mean, who's to say these are even going to be good? So I will be using mine up. But I know I'm rolling on and on and on, but that's my take on it. Thanks for watching.